How about those guys? The Singing News Band. Well, we welcome you to the 49th Annual Singing News Fan Awards. The artist you have nominated will be honored within the next few minutes. But this is a music show, so what do you say? We begin with music. Please give a welcome to Lauren Talley and the Fan Awards Singers. And if you listen closely, I think I hear a song. Here it comes.
When the sun comes up, I'm rushing into action. It won't take long, drowning in distractions. I ain't got no time for the chaos spinning in my brain. So many voices compete for my attention. Turning on the TV, cranking up the tension. It'd be so easy to listen to the stuff they say. But I won't let the noise get the best of me. 'Cause in my heart there rings a melody. Well, I hear a song that makes me feel so good inside. It gives me peace and joy that cannot be denied. Fixes anything that's wrong. Makes me wanna sing along when I hear a song. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jason Kraft.
Ain't nothing like it when the spirit gets to move. I gotta sing it, Lord, I hear the music. I get excited, think about amazing grace.
Oh yeah. It's satisfying. It's everything I'm needing. I'm testifying 'cause Lord, I got the feeling. There ain't no happy like hearing no happy day. I hear a song that makes me feel so good inside. It gives me peace and joy that cannot be denied. Fixes anything that's wrong. Makes me wanna sing along when I hear a song. Singing News Fan Awards. Are you excited to be here? All right. How about it for Jason Crabb and the Singing News Fan Awards Choir? Wasn't that great? That boy is as cool as the other side of the pillow. I love it. Y'all, I got so happy during that, I sang one of my earrings off. I have to deal with that in a minute. We're so honored to be here this afternoon. I am Lauren Talley, and I am one of the ringmasters of this circus for the next 2 hours. And we're going to have a lot of fun today. We're going to give out a lot of trophies. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to laugh. We're going to uplift and worship the name of Jesus all at the same time. But I do need you to pray for me this afternoon, and I think you'll understand why in just a moment. I get to introduce my co-hosts now. How about a nice hand for Goober and Gomer, also known as Mark Bishop and Tim Lovelace. Nice suits, boys.
Thank you. Thank you.
Y'all
Pretty
look like
dress.
you're going to the prom. Oh, thank you for that.
There you go.
That's
There's
where
some
we
paper.
were.
We're going to have a good time today. Where are y'all going?
We're just walking around.
Oh, okay.
Remember,
Oh.
make it classy.
Jesus be with us. All right. Well, I'm really excited to be here today. Actually, I've always been a big fan of the Fan Awards. When I was a little bitty girl, believe it or not, I used to play Fan Awards up in my room. I would be nominated for every award.
Bass singer, too.
Bass singer, too, absolutely. And I would win every award. Fun fact for you trivia nuts out there, my mother, Deborah Talley, was the last winner of the Queen of Gospel Music Award when they had that several years ago.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And we love to tease her that she is the once and forever reigning Queen of Gospel Music. And back then, they gave out these tiaras to the winner of the Queen of Gospel Music Award. They got a crown and they wore it up on stage, and it was really cool. She gave me her crown when she won that for the Fan Awards for that year, and I've actually been saving it for a special occasion.
Mark.
Are you kidding me?
Isn't that great? Should I wear it, or should I let one of them wear it?
I think that would look great on Tim myself. Tim, let's give it just for a second. Let's just see. Just for a photo op. Tim, you're going to be alive on YouTube for the next 100 years because of this photo op.
And right now, I'm feeling like Deborah Talley because I'm thinking about home.
That is gorgeous.
Isn't that nice?
Isn't that nice?
That cost every bit of $5 down at the Walmart, but I like it. Okay, y'all, we've got work to do. We've got an award
All right,
to
let's
give
do
out.
it.
It's your turn.
Mine?
Read the script.
Well, Lauren, I do hope that this is all that you dreamed it would be this day. Actually, this has been a dream of mine, too. Did you know that? It has. I was next in line to host the Grammy Awards. But when the Fan Awards came along, I, of course, preferred doing this instead.
I feel better about wearing that crown after all.
I just couldn't resist the fame and the fortune that comes with hosting this show.
Wait, fortune? You're getting paid?
We do become famous and wealthy for doing this, don't we?
Well, we're wearing rented tuxedos. That should answer your question.
Yeah, and I'm like Rafe Hollister on the Andy Griffith Show when he tried out for the ladies' women's musicale. I do believe these are the tightest breeches I've ever wore in my life. That's not on the script.
Stick to the
Really?
script. Stick to the script.
Okay, our first award is for the favorite young artist. I have no idea why they have us giving those out, but
Okay. Enough of you two dreamers. We do have some very important business to attend to. And these people are waiting to see the rest of the show. So let's get on with it. The first is the favorite young artist. Now, the Bishop Lovelace Dictionary says the definition of the word young is, and I quote,
Something existing for only a short time, but making a major impact.
And that is precisely the description of the nominees for this year's awards. The fans have fallen in love with the innovative sounds and superb artistries of this year's nominees for Favorite Young Artist, and they are...
You read real good.
Autumn Nealon Clark. Katie Irwin. Carly Hopper. Blake Jones. Josh Townsend.
And the winner is Josh Townsend, Legacy 5. Woo!
Thank you. Yeah, it is. Well, I'm 21.
He's 21,
21.
y'all. Happy birthday, dear Josh. Happy birthday
Wow.
to you.
Thank you. My goodness. This is honestly the best birthday present I could ever get. And it came as such a surprise. I just want to thank all the groups that have allowed me to be a part of their ministry. A lot of you have heard my testimony. I shouldn't be here in front of you today.
Bless you.
I shouldn't be here, but God is so faithful. He is so faithful. And I want to thank Him to allow me to live my dream. This is all I've wanted to do, and He's allowed me to do it. And I thank Him. I thank you all for believing in me. I'm really speechless. That's all I have to say. Thank you. Thank you.
Take this with you.
Well, gospel music has an amazing history of distinctive alto singers. The exclusive texture and warmth of their sound, coupled with their approachable stage presence, have created many gospel legends.
The excellence of this year's nominees could rightfully be described as the premier voices in the alto world. They each bring a wonderful richness to their group's sound, and no song would be the same without them.
Their superior voices add that certain layer of texture and fullness to their companion voices, giving their group the sound the fans have grown to love. And the nominees are...
Sherry Easter. Connie Hopper. Courtney Collingsworth Metz. Libby Steffel. Susan Wisnick.
And the winner is Miss Connie Hopper.
Yeah.
Yes, Miss Connie.
Congratulations, Connie. We love you.
That little guy was, what, 21? 21. I'm 23, okay? I can't believe this either. I'm just like him. Mark Trammell used the word yesterday, overwhelmed, and I'll truly say that I am overwhelmed with this. I think I told you one time about the first time I was in the nominations in the early 70s, and of course that's Vestal was in there, Dottie Rambo, Labriska Hemphill, all those people, and I don't know why I thought I had a chance. I hid behind the bleachers. I was so nervous. But you know what? God is good, and He's given me all these years. And I loved all those people that I had the opportunity to sing with back then. But I love all these young people. And I hope they will keep singing songs that says, what a friend we have in Jesus. What can wash away my sins? Nothing but the blood of Jesus. Yeah. We have the greatest message that the world has ever heard, and we need to let it be heard. And I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, I thank you so very much for this. God bless you.
Our industry and the church and this world needs more people like that. Well, this is a very special occasion, and everyone around the stage is dressed up, and everybody looks so classy. And so since this is a very classy, dignified occasion, there is a French musical term called a suite. Now, it's accurately defined as a collection of thoughts or ideas performed in sequence, one coming right after another. And so today, in honor of this auspicious occasion, the three of us are all songwriters. Now, these two over here are quite accomplished. I have only just begun writing songs in the last couple of years, so I'm not in their league yet, but for this occasion, the three of us have written a very special song that we would like to perform for you right now.
We hadn't planned on it, Mark and I, but you have your lyrics.
You didn't come prepared?
I didn't come prepared to sing.
Actually, the hardest part about this was they said that it had to be serious, so, but it is a sweet song.
Y'all pray for us. We haven't practiced, so, okay. Maestro, if you would
Don't
give us
listen
the
to the
key.
music, just listen to the way we sing it.
That's right. Worship us as we sing.
Remember way back in the day,
The happy Goodmans took the stage.
Vestal's hair was all the rage.
Those were the days.
when we look back to our roots.
The quartets wore bright matching suits.
George Jones wore his cowboy boots.
Those were the days. Gospel music's doing great today.
But there has been a change of name.
Like Crab and Gooch and Habadank.
That one's just weird. These are the days. Now Gaither wears the vestal swoop.
And Gerald wears the cowboy boots.
Claude Hopper has got all the loot.
These are the days. Wait for it. Do you think I'm gonna win? Thank you. Please stay seated.
Not singing notes like that, my friend.
We'll never get to host again.
But
These are the days. Boys, I wish we had that on a CD.
Yeah. I think that song's in my hymn book where I go to church. How many of you groups want to sing at my church now?
It's your turn there, buddy.
It's my turn?
Yeah.
I'm still wondering who has publishing on it. Okay. Thousands of votes are cast each year by you, the fans. Each one carries with it the hopes of having their favorite named the winner of that specific award.
Well, obviously, someone has to collect all of those ballots and count the numbers, tally and compile them accurately, thus assuring that the final winning artist is truly the one that's been elected by the fans.
And I'm glad you used the word tally. I'm sorry, go ahead.
There is one, stay on the script, please. There is one person who, along with this team from the Blankenship group, makes certain that it gets done, and it gets done right. Would you please show your appreciation to Mr. Tom Bates for the superb job he's done on your behalf?
Yeah. There he is. Thank you, Tom.
Thank you.
I can just see him with his little visor and that tinsel lamp going 10,001, a 10,002, a 10,003. How does he count all the 10,004?
Tim, I can promise you he doesn't count them on his fingers. But I can assure you he counts every single one, and he does an incredible job at it.
Before we go further, we have two other gentlemen who deserve our thanks for this 49th year of the Fan Awards. They have seen to it that this grand tradition continues each year as the showpiece for Southern gospel music. These two are also our bosses, Mr. Danny Jones and Rick Francis. Would you give them a hand? Yeah. Let them know how much you appreciate them.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Well, for the past 7 years, our next two presenters have been an integral part of the fans' choice for favorite quartet of the year. They are a father and son duo who make an enormous contribution to the world of gospel music.
Both are exceptional talents. They love what they do, and they're quick also to remind us that they count it a high privilege to be doing what they love side by side.
You've probably already guessed who it is. How about a warm welcome for Clayton and Scotty Inman?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Dad. It's a great honor to acknowledge our musical colleagues, each of whom have generously devoted years of life to spread the music of God's hope and truth to people around the globe.
And we have the opportunity to grant 2 awards today. The first one is for favorite tenor. There are a lot of words that could be used to describe the talents of these nominees. No, those aren't the words I was going to use. Such as excellent and amazing. They fit the categories of these singers listed in this year's ballots. So, the nominees are
Chris Allman, Michael Booth, Riley Harrison Clark, Ernie Haas, David Sutton,
and the winner is
Chris Allman.
Hey!
This is mighty nice. I appreciate it. Well, a lot of folks I'd love to thank, but I know he'll start playing and cut me short. First of all, though, let me mention this. Kimberly, my wife, I have 2 lovely ladies that live at home with me. That's my wife, Kimberly, and my youngest daughter, Jules. And they support us. Without our families, we could not do what it is that we do. So thanks so much to them. Of course, my 17-year-old, she's gone more than I am. But she's here. Maybe you've met her. Now, I want to thank the guys that I sing with, the most fun, genuine guys, the integrity that they all have. I appreciate them so much. We have a great time. But it's for you that allow us to do what we do. By your encouragement, by your support, and just showing up every week and letting us know that you appreciate what we do. And that keeps us going. So thanks so much for this. It means a lot. Thanks.
Congratulations. That's awesome. You start this one.
He's a great guy.
Yeah.
In order for our industry to grow and succeed continually, we really need to encourage our young artists. You know what? Every once in a while, they just need a woo, woo, woo!
I think it's a new artist. I think they just gave out young artists. This is not necessarily, this is just new to the genre or maybe a new. Okay,
But they still need one of those.
Okay, yes. Gratefully, the attraction and strength of tomorrow's gospel music seems to be held firmly in the hands of some fantastic, gifted people. We love their enthusiasm and are excited to watch them blaze the trail into the future. Fans have selected 5 nominees for favorite new artist, and the nominees are
Josh and Ashley Franks. High Road. The Kramers. The Lohr Family. The Williamsons.
That's a great list. Who do you think won?
I got nothing.
Okay. The winner is High Road.
Hey!
One more hand. That's awesome. I'm a terrible envelope. Good job,
Y'all, we were not expecting this one bit. This is the first time we've even been nominated in this awards, and we are so honored to be here and represent a new artist. It's an honor to sing this music. I truly believe that it's the best music that there is, and it just, yeah. We are just honored to be able to do this, and for God to use songs like Christ, My Hope, My Glory. Kenna West, I don't know if she's here, but I love you with all my heart. She is one of my dearest friends, and I'm so glad that we've met and got to sing that song with Jason. It's just a perfect example of how God can use a valley in your life and teach you things that the mountain never could, and we're glad and we're happy for that. He is an amazing God, and y'all are amazing people. Thank you so, so, so much. God bless y'all. That's awesome.
Before y'all leave, would you like to hear them perform a song? Go ahead, do it.
Sure. All right.
Get your mic. Congrats.
I'm going to set this right here. Look at that.
Thank you.
So thankful for these girls up here and these guys. We travel together in a van. Y'all, we're not family, but we pretty much are by now. And thankful for their hearts. Y'all ready?
temporal things, the gain from earthly treasures, the fleeting pleasures it may bring, are one day gone forever. And it can't be found in man's applause, for now it's pleasing. The hollow, empty praise it longs, and leaves the soul still needing. My hope is built on nothing less than Jesus' blood and righteousness. He alone is life to me. Christ, my hope, my glory. There is a hope that's flowing free, rushing like a river from the cross of Calvary to the soul surrendered. My hope is built on nothing less than Jesus' blood and righteousness. He alone is life to me. Christ, my hope, my glory. On Christ the solid rock I stand. All other ground is sinking sand. All other ground is sinking sand. My hope is built on nothing less than Jesus' blood and righteousness. He alone is life to me. Christ, my hope, my glory. For He alone is life to me. Christ, my hope, my glory.
Tim?
That's some talent right
Man
there. Wasn't that
alive.
phenomenal?
Wouldn't it be wonderful if church broke out at the awards program here today?
Yeah.
The best thing that could happen to the Singing News Fan Awards is if God changed all of our plans right now.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for doing that, for blessing me. All right, but we're going to bring on some more presenters, if that's all right, Tim.
Lay them on me.
All right, our next two multi-talented guests are a mother and daughter team who happen to reside in the ice cream capital of the world.
Woo!
Blue Bunny lives in their town and produces over 100 million gallons of ice cream every year. Man, that is a lot of ice cream.
Yes, it is. But besides being known for ice cream, thanks to this dynamic musical family, the metropolis of Lamar's, Iowa, is also now on everybody's GPS as the most favored visiting spot for music lovers in the entire state.
Well, now, do you think that maybe they have tested every single flavor that Blue Bunny makes?
I don't know. The only one I eat is that Banjo Bunny Hopper ice cream. One bowl and your IQ drops 80 points. I eat it every day.
I don't think I've tried that one, but we need to bring these guys on. Would you please greet with me our next two presenters, Mom Shelley and daughter Michaela Brown. Here they come right now.
Well, Mom, I'm afraid Tim is right. I have tried every flavor that Blue Bunny makes, and some of them a couple times at least. What's your favorite? Mine probably is mint chocolate chip. Or...
Well, they do make over 70 flavors of ice cream, and all with minimal calories. So I figure, let's try a few. Why not?
Well, enough of the hometown commercials and back to the Singing News Award. The first presentation we are honored to make is Favorite Baritone. And every memorable group has a compelling baritone singer in their foursome.
Often it's the uniqueness of his voice which provides the necessary tone needed to bring the fullness and the balance to the other three. All 5 nominees for 2018 offer their distinctive sound to the quartet they represent. Here are the names of the finalists.
Rodney Griffin, Scott Inman, Paul Lancaster, Josh Singletary, Mark Trammell.
And the favorite baritone is Mark Trammell.
I was back there going over the notes for the next segment. And Danny Jones, when they called my name, he said, allow me to hold those notes for you for a moment, just before they said Mark Trammell. So that tells me he knew that I was going to win. What I'm frustrated about is why didn't he tell me that 30 minutes ago? I'd have made that trip a little earlier and I wouldn't have to run up here. Thank you. I love what I do. And I love you. And a holy God that loves me and allows me to do this and to provide for my family in doing so. I wouldn't trade jobs with anybody. God bless you. Thank you.
Well, being connected to this inspiring community called Southern Gospel is a privilege for the Brown family. In fact, our stage celebrates a wide diversity of both artistry and style, and that makes the variety of music possibilities almost endless. The trio's favored place in our music is an obvious evidence of just that.
The award for favorite trio is always a close contest, because the talent is plentiful and excellence always at the top. This year, 2018, is no different, but when the votes have all been tallied, they're narrowed down to just 5. And the nominees for favorite trio are...
The Booth Brothers, Brian Free and Assurance, Greater Vision, the Jim Brady Trio, the Wisnets,
And the winner
the Booth Brothers.
Surprise. Very, very, very grateful. Words are cheap at a moment like you notice everybody up here is searching for words, and we simply can't find the words to say thank you to all of you who have shown such gracious love to all of us. We're so very grateful. Nobody gets all of the votes. Some people get a few more than the others, but you all encourage all of us. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you. And let me just add one little note. Everybody has their way of doing things and handling their business and handling their ministry. We have reduced our schedule a little bit. It comes with some very, very difficult choices. And one of the choices was not to be here this week. And I would ask you, please, be nice to the board. They are good men, and they wake up every morning trying to figure out how to put on the absolute best program they can for you. They live it, they breathe it, they sleep, they bleed to try to make the National Quartet Convention something that honors God and blesses you. So we'll be back one day. Thank you very much.
Well, as voters would agree, the possibilities for Song of the Year are endless, and 2018 is no different. But as in every category, the numbers have been down to just 5.
We wanted for you to enjoy just once more each of the final songs that you've selected as a nominee. Here singing the first of 2018's top 5 songs are the Hoppers. Get ready to smile, get ready to rejoice, because as you know, life is good.
Sycamore seeds blowing in the breeze, sap is rising in the branches of the trees, birds are singing and life is good. Fire up the tiller and break those roads, a trip to the feed store everybody knows, swings around the corner and life is good. Life is good 'cause God is. Life is good 'cause I'm His. Springing up new life growing in the sun, walking hand in hand and we're having some fun. Life is so, so good.
Look to your neighbor and say, life is good.
Breathing God's fresh air, clear blue sky, dancing in the wind and a big fish fry, jumping in the river and life is good. Sitting in the green grass side by side, counting my blessings with a tear in my eye, church in the morning and life is good. Life is good 'cause God is. Life is good 'cause I'm His. Springing up new life growing in the sun, walking hand in hand and we're having some fun. Life is so, so good. Life is good 'cause God is. Life is good 'cause I'm His. Springing up new life growing in the sun, walking hand in hand and we're having some fun. Life is so, so good. Life is good 'cause God is. Life is good 'cause I'm His. Springing up new life growing in the sun, walking hand in hand and we're having some fun. Life is so, so good. Life is so, so good. Life is so, so good.
That's
what you call a gully washer in East Tennessee.
Right there in on the back row, 2 giraffes and 2 rhinoceroses. Wonder what they're getting ready for. Lauren, the best description of our 2 next presenters can be summed up in one simple 5-letter word: M-U-S-I-K. M-U-S-I.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Possum Run Spelling Bee champion right here.
Thank you, thank you. What's bad is that wasn't really even a script error. It is their passion, it's just what they love. And these presenters have been doing it in the past, they're doing it in the present right now, and hopefully will continue doing this for a very long time into the future.
They've had the pleasure of singing and traveling in 7 different groups for a combined 57 years. Although Mark is responsible for most of that. Now, if that isn't loving music, nothing is. The past 7 years, they've had the pleasure of singing together in the same group. We're speaking of none other than Mark and Nick Trammell. Please make them welcome.
I would like to thank the SGMA for this wonderful...
That was yesterday. Sorry.
We are here to present 2 awards to friends and colleagues. The first one will be going to the fans' favorite bass. We all know that the bedrock foundation of an accomplished quartet is anchored by the warm, rich flavor of a good bass singer. In past history, noteworthy basses such as J.D., George, Big Chief have played enormous roles in the dynamic of our music. Proudly, we say that this year's class of contenders continues that elevated standard.
The top 5 nominees for favorite bass singer are
Bennett, Jeff Chapman, Matt Fouch, Paul Harkin, Radine Reese.
And the winner is Lauren Talley. Eric Bennett.
Wow. Well, life is good because God is. And life is good mainly because I'm His. And I love that song. Life is good for so many reasons. Life is good because I have a great wife, incredible wife, and incredible kids. I have incredible grandbabies that I'm just taking over my life actually right now. And have incredible guys to travel with that I love with all my heart, man. They're brothers. And I have incredible people that love me in this place today, and I love you. And I just want to say glory be to God. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Well, looking over this script here, our next award is for favorite soloist. I presume that because we're presenting it, neither one of us will be winning that award. I think it's kind of a, never mind, I won't go there. Right here would be a good time
oh, was it me?
for you to talk.
Actually, Dad, I think we both happen to be pretty good at what we do. But it would be nice if we both, if you would get a little recognition. Actually, you already did, so I don't know why that's on
gotten
here.
a whole lot, so
You have.
whoever wrote
And
this had no idea what was going on this
just off
week.
script for a second, I just want to say I love you and congratulations. Not only have you had a Hall of Fame career as of yesterday, but you are still among the fan favorites today. And not many people can say that, so proud of you.
Well, I hope you like it because it cost all of your future income for me to be able to do that. Enjoy your non-retirement.
Well, thank you. Okay. The nominees are
Pat Barker, Mark Bishop, Joseph Habiting, Ivan Parker, Guy Penrod,
And the 2018 soloist is Joseph Habiting.
Thank you, guys. Last year I was so overwhelmed, I didn't thank anybody I was supposed to. There are so many people that are behind the scenes that work for our ministry that I'm so grateful for. Our manager, Fred Singleton, his wife, Heather, who's our administrative assistant, they work so hard. Our booking agent, Scott, Daywin Records, my producer, Wayne Hahn, all my co-writers, the Irwins, who were on tour with my tour mates, so many people that I love so much. But mostly, a lot of people don't realize the effort and the work that my wife puts into our ministry. And I'm so grateful for her. And she's a good kisser, too. I may need a ride home. You know what, I was thinking about this today. Only God could take... I didn't realize there was a piano solo scheduled. That wasn't on my... Only God could take a prescription drug addict, clean him up, pick him up, clean him off, and say, you know what? I think I can use that. I think I can use it. I'm so grateful. I love Jesus. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Lord, sir. Yes, we're going to wing it. That's awesome.
And would you please welcome the publisher of the Singing News magazine, Mr. Danny Jones.
Well, thank you. Thank you for all being here today. Your presence here at the Singing News Fan Award is truly an honor to us. And let me also say thank you for attending the National Quartet Convention. Even after 61 years, this event provides a very important cornerstone for gospel music, and we could not do without the National Quartet Convention, just to be honest with you. That's the truth. As you look at the individuals seated around this stage, it's very easy to see a group of singers, songwriters, musicians. They're all people who have brought joy into the lives of millions around the world. But if you'll allow me to speak from a very personal perspective, I want to say that I see a family. In this family, I can stand here before you today and say this with all 100% conviction. I am so proud of this family. This family, yes, they deserve it. Go ahead. I maintain that the people sitting around this stage, the singers, the musicians, the songwriters, the DJs, they are some of the very best that this world has to offer. And every week, week after week after week, they climb on buses, get in their cars, maybe an airplane, and they travel to where you live so that they can share more of the greatest story that's ever been told. The family you see here has also proven time and time again that they're willing to stand with each other in the good times and the bad times. They share in the victories and they share in the trials. And since we gathered here today, and you go back 12 months, during that time, this family has stood with each other to help each other get through those times when we've had to say goodbye, at least for now, when we've had to say goodbye to those who have paved our way, to those we have worked shoulder to shoulder with, and yes, even to those who raised us to appreciate this music. So on behalf of the entire gospel music family, we want to take a moment to remember some very special people. Now, the men and women you'll see on the screen in just a few moments, as well as many of the others who have quietly slipped away this year, they have touched our lives in ways that only time will reveal. So just take a moment and let us remember.
Thank you for giving to the Lord. I am a life that was changed. Thank you for giving to the Lord. I'm so glad you came. Thank you for giving to the Lord. I am a life that was changed. Thank you for giving to the Lord. I am so glad you came. Thank you for giving to the Lord. I am a life that was changed. Thank you for giving to the Lord. I am so glad you came. I am so glad you came.
Honor to introduce, in memory of her late husband and every one of our friends who has left us this year, Miss Jeanette Cook and the Singing Cooks.
Well, ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. There ain't no grave gonna hold my body down. When I hear that trumpet sound,
You can take me to the graveyard. You can lay my body down. But on that first resurrection morning, you know I'm gonna come up. I said I'm gonna come up out of that ground. And you know why? Oh, there ain't no grave. On my body, there ain't no grave. On my body, whenever that trumpet sounds, gonna get up out of that ground. Woo! My Lord, they're hollering, sing it again. Well, the musicians, they couldn't chart it because James said you can't chart after Mom because she'll sing it every way. Well, I look way over yonder. What do you think I see? I see my precious Jesus. You know he's a coming. I said he's a coming after me. 'Cause there ain't no grave. Hold my body. There ain't no grave. Gonna hold my body. When I hear that trumpet sound. You missed it. The grave. Let me just say this. 56 years, me and my precious baby stood side by side. That's the first song we ever recorded back in the 50s. And we've sung it ever since. I met the man, Claude Ely, that wrote the song when I was 14 years old. And I love people. I'm still singing. Someone said, figured you'd retire. No. This is all I've ever done since I was 11 years old. I got to keep doing it. So I'm still going. I have 3 fine boys standing here. We're still on the road. Everybody pray for us. God bless all of you. Bless this crowd, Lord, I pray.
Cooks. Yes. Love y'all. Love you, Mama.
Well, I think everybody's favorite thing just happened at the Singing News Fan Awards.
Yeah.
Amen.
That's good.
The day that we had church with Jeanette Cook at the Singing News Fan Awards.
Well, let's move on along here, Mark. Both of our next presenters have rich and storied history in the world of music. Mom as a primary voice in the famed a cappella group Regeneration, and daughter as a winner on the national stage of various vocal and music competitions.
Yeah, we're very proud and very grateful to now have their family, the Webbs, as an integral part of our Southern gospel music. Not only are they favorites in many ministries, such as Dr. Charles Stanley and Dr. Jeremiah, but we gladly claim them here as favorites of our fans' hearts as well. So let's please give a warm hello to mother and daughter, Phyllis and Hannah Webb. Here they come.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mark and Tim. This has been a wonderful, wonderful day. The first thing that I would like to say is that this is an amazing opportunity for Hannah and I. We are so excited that we have this chance to present to you the next two awards. The first is a favorite of mine because it is the favorite soprano. This is dedicated to that woman whose voice dances somewhere high in the melodic stratosphere. Not only does she captivate us with her ability to reach the highest notes, but she also astonishes us with her marked and effortless precision.
Each of today's 5 nominees possess that same remarkable vocal ability, and their warm, welcoming stage presence displays to audiences everywhere their love for gospel music. The finalists for the 2018 Favorite Sopranos are
Brooklyn Collingsworth Blair, Melissa Brady, Karen Peck Gooch, Kim Hopper, Lauren Talley,
and the winner is Kim Hopper.
Oh my goodness. I love you. These are two of the prettiest, sweetest ladies, and I love you all. And I love me some Jeanette Cook. I was a little girl when I went to hear her a long time ago. My baby brother idolized that woman, and Tony could sing just like her, and I love her. I love her so much, and it was such a joy to get to see her and to know that she's still out here and serving the Lord. She's an example to us. Amen. As Connie said, overwhelmed. I cannot get over the fact that you still think of me year after year, and it blesses me so much. But you, the fans, are the most loyal, faithful people to our music, and I want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts for coming to the concerts, your presence there, and encouraging us, and just being such loyal, wonderful people to us. We love you, and we're so grateful for you, and you can hush. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But I want to thank the Hoppers, wonderful bunch of people. I live with them, and they're all the real deal, and married to the sweetest man ever. And I got 2 beautiful girls that I'm so proud of, and they're coming along too. And but thank you to the Lord Jesus Christ for your faithfulness, and your mercy endureth forever. And thank you to Singing News, and thank you all the fans. And Susan Wisland, I love you, my BFF.
I love you all. Thank you.
We'll keep going. The classic and defining element in every successful quartet is the presence of a superior lead singer. Proudly, each of today's nominees fit that role. Their vocal sound and interpretation always brings a celebrated color and specific identity to the group.
The numerous accomplishments and talents of this year's group of nominees could easily fill the pages of a who's who for gospel music. The 2018 finalists for favorite lead singer are
Ronnie Booth, Jim Brady, Dean Hopper, Clayton Inman, Arthur Rice,
and the winner is Ronnie Booth.
Thank you very much. Hey, I'm grateful to accept this on Ronnie's behalf. An amazing voice. I have the privilege every night of listening to him to sing that first verse of Then I Met the Master, unlike anybody else I've ever heard in my life. Incredible. Yeah. But as great as that voice is, I can tell you this: he's the first one up in the morning in the back of the lounge reading his R.C. Sproul, or listening to R.C. Sproul, and his reading his Bible, studying the Word. There's two things that are important to him: what honors God and what's best for his family. Everything is filtered through those two lenses right there. So I can assure you, not just a great voice, but a great man, and I'm so proud, especially all that I've taught him over the years. I'm just thankful.
Congratulations. The next of the top 5 songs is presented by an artist who knows how to pick a winning song and exactly know how to deliver it. This iconic group, actually a Dove award-winning group, has had countless hits in the past 25 years, and today we congratulate them for adding one more to their collection of unforgettable memories.
Yes. We love these people. We know you love these people, and the world loves these people. Please put your hands together and show them how much we love them. Here is Karen Peck and New River singing Hope for the Nations.
Yeah.
The world is so hungry, but we hold the bread of life. Surrounded by darkness, but we know the name of the light. In a day so divided, we have the love that unites. Jesus hope for every need, hope for the life that's been broken. He's always been, forever he'll be. Grace that can mend the marriage that's too far gone. The arms that are bringing the prodigal hearts back home. The truth for the lonely, that you are never alone. Jesus, Jesus, He is hope, hope, hope for all nations, hope, hope for every need, hope, hope for the life that's been broken. He's always been, forever he'll be. The same great power that raised him from the dead is living within us. The church will rise with kingdom dreams again. Nothing can stop us. The same great power that raised him from the dead is living within us. The church will rise with kingdom dreams again. Nothing can stop us. We are declaring hope, hope, hope for all nations, hope, hope for every need, hope, hope for the life that's been broken. He's always been, forever he'll be. Hope, hope, hope for all nations, hope, hope for every need, hope, hope for the life that's been broken. He's always been, forever he'll be.
I love that song.
Awesome song.
Our next presenters have 58 years of gospel singing experience in their back pocket, and all of that singing has been part of just one group, the Dixie Echoes.
Please take note that their group represents 3 generations of traditional quartet singing, and these 2 gentlemen and their family are a living history book of our great music. So give a warm welcome. What about it? Mr. Randy and Scoot Shellnut. Yes.
Did you say history book? Well, I've never thought of us as a history book, but, you know, I guess it has been over 3,000 weeks, 21,000 days, 12 million miles, and more than 75,000 songs, of which I knew the words to 8. I guess you can say we've about seen it all and done it all and sung it all.
Pretty much. I think we have, yeah. There's still more on yours there.
I'm tired from that last part.
We have 2 special awards to present today, and the first is for Favorite Southern Gospel Band. Right there. Yeah, right. Here, you want my glasses?
You do know some of the finest instrumentalists in this world are the players in various Southern gospel music bands, and don't you?
Yeah, that's exactly right. Not only are they highly skilled and world-class players like these guys and ladies back here, yes, give them a hand. Some of the best. But they also have the heart and soul to take our music to God's people. And we're just so proud to have them in Southern gospel music. How about that?
Amen.
So the 5 finalists for the favorite band of the year are
Ernie Haas and Signature Sound. Gaither Vocal Band. The Isaacs. Kingdom Heirs. Primitive Quartet.
And the winner is of the favorite band of the year. If I can get this highly sealed envelope open.
My boy makes me proud.
Thank you. The Kingdom Heirs Band.
Thank y'all so much. You know, I'm very blessed to be able to play music with these two guys. Thank you. 5 days a week, you know, two or three times a day, and this is such an honor. But in my opinion, the greatest honor is to be called and have the opportunity to spread His message through this wonderful music. So thank you.
I knew he was going to say that. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. If my math is correct, I believe this is number 10 that you've honored the Kingdom Air Bands with. Thank you very much. And I really wasn't sure my math's correct because just remember, I am from West Virginia, okay? Anybody else here from West Virginia? It's always good to have family. Hey, listen, the guys who stand in front of us every day at Dollywood, 2 and 3 times a day, the front line, Arthur, Jeff, Lauren, and Jerry, those guys are the real workers on that stage. I tell you, they do it every day. And, you know, maybe one day you guys will know what it feels like to stand up here. Love you, Lauren. And also, you know, don't think for 1 minute that this gets old. I tell you what, it only gets sweeter. Just like everything in life. My relationship with the Lord gets sweeter every day. And the older you get, the more you appreciate those things. And I want to thank, you know, my wife and daughter, Mackenzie and Angie, sitting over here, I can't, thank my wife for the sacrifice of being at home and me being gone because, you know, we don't travel. But I do want to thank you for mowing the yard so I can fish. All right, guys, thank you very much. God bless you. Once again, thank you from all the Kingdom Heirs.
After the little wife joke I told the other night, my wife told me to shut my mouth. So thank y'all very much.
In today's world, gospel music and radio are inseparable. You can't have one without the other. Without radio, it would be impossible to reach the millions of ears that need to hear the hope of our message. Airplay will always be a strategic part in both the plans and success of our mission.
Each weekday on Singing News Radio Network, Southern Gospel Today with Wayne Hahn and Southern Nights with Troy Peach bring our songs to thousands of eager fans. Here to present the award for Radio Station of the Year are two men with a knack for doing it all.
They're disc jockeys, radio hosts, singers, songwriters, producers, arrangers. In other words, they do everything. Here are Mr. Wayne Hahn and Troy Peach.
Thank you, gentlemen. We've been told we're running way behind. That's a hint. Let's go, Troy.
Let's go. The importance and power of gospel radio can never be overestimated. More than 93% of all Americans listen to it every day. That's more people than watch television or use the internet. 250 million people every month listen to this medium known as radio. I'm thrilled to say that today we have 300 plus gospel radio stations in America. The reality is radio reaches more people in one day than all of our live concerts reach in an entire month.
Amazing statistics there, Troy. Radio is a strategic piece in the puzzle of gospel music success, and it all began back in 1922 when James D. Vaughn, a name we all know, started the first commercial Southern gospel station, WOAN, down in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. It was the first full-time gospel station in the United States. And thankfully, since that day, radio has never looked back and has never stopped growing. While scores and scores of very fine gospel stations do an exceptional job in the promotion of our music today, we recognize the one you have voted your favorite for 2018. How about the nominees?
Nominees. KWFC, Springfield, Missouri. WEMM, Huntington, West Virginia. WJBZ, Praise 96.3, Knoxville, Tennessee. WJGM, Jacksonville, Florida. And Joy, WXRI, Winston-Salem, North Carolina. And the winner is WJBZ Knoxville. Yeah.
Thank you all so much. My name is Jamie Lewis, and I'm the station manager at Praise 96.3. I've been there since 1997. As many, and probably all of you all know, that station went on the air 28 years ago, and by the all great preacher Jay Basil and Lady Mull. And they still mark everything that we do. Everything that Praise 96.3 does every single day in word and song is bring the gospel of the Lord Jesus Christ into every home. And 2 years ago, we were blessed. We were bought by another radio company in Clinton, Tennessee, and we got our Dan Bell, who's the greatest music director, and
Just a word to say thanks to those of you that do listen while you're here. And if you will, tell everybody you can listen when you're home too with praise963.com. God is good. Thank God for you. All right.
Thank you.
Praise Praise 96.3 WJBZ. I can sing that because I hear that. That's my local gospel radio station, so congratulations, y'all. We have another performance coming up of our next top 5 nominated song. You know this gentleman quite well already. He has thoroughly embarrassed his wife already today. And I know you're excited to hear him sing. Here he comes, Mr. Joseph Habedank.
All right, here we go. Everybody do this. Come on, help me. Here he comes. Here he comes, stepping down from glory. Bethlehem is just the start of the story. Here he comes, yeah. Oh, here he comes. He's coming. Here he comes, teaching in the temple, making timeless wisdom sound so simple. Here he comes, yeah. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes to seek and save, to wash our every sin away. Hear the captive start to say, here he comes. Whoa. Here he comes, giving sight to a blind man, calling out, giving life to a dead man. Here he comes, yeah. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes, Hosanna's loudly ringing, carries the cross along the way of suffering. Here he comes, yeah. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes to seek and save, to wash our every sin away. Hear the captive start to say, here he comes. Oh, here's the good part. Here it comes, a miracle at sunrise, an empty tomb is shouting, he's alive. Here he comes. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes, oh glorious day. He is risen from the grave. All creation shouts his praise. Here he comes. My heart beats with expectation. My soul aches with anticipation. Oh, what a moment of celebration when we see him in the sky. Stepping down from glory, he's coming back to finish the story. Here he comes. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes, and I can't wait for the dawning of that day when the angels will finally say, here he comes. Here he comes. He's coming. Here he comes. Here he comes. He's coming.
Man alive, I think he earned a Krispy Kreme donut on the way home. That had to be at least 110 calories right there.
I could sing like that, but I need a fisherman friend. So let me see now. All right, okay. Our next presenters come to us from a family who has repeatedly displayed the uncanny ability to select great songs, decorate them with their great singing, and produce great music which touches hearts and lives the world over.
The Easters are masters at their craft. We all know it, you know it. The fans of gospel music have known it and been witness to it for 25 years. Please make welcome to this stage Sherry and daughter Morgan. Here they come.
Oh, it's wonderful to always be here, and hello, y'all. Yeah, it's always a pleasure and a whole lot of fun to be a part of the Fan Awards celebration. It's especially fun to do it with you this year, Morgan. Our first award is for Favorite Songwriter of the Year. As we all know, quality music doesn't just happen. It's a labor both of love and heart from the creative minds of dedicated, determined writers.
It is always our prayer that God inspires the pens of our songwriters.
We singers realize more than anyone that it is His truth spoken within the songs that makes an eternal difference in the lives of people. This year's nominees for favorite songwriter are
Bill Gaither, Rodney Griffin, Joseph Habedank, Scott Inman, Diane Wilkinson.
2018 winner is Rodney Griffin.
Love y'all. Thank you. Well, I really don't know what to say. I'm just really grateful. And I see the nominees. I see just a gallery out there full of writers who honestly are so much better at the particulars of writing than I am, yet you still check my name, and I'll never understand that. But I appreciate it. I never take it lightly. And I love, am I supposed to sing? Why should I feel discouraged? But thank you so much. It means a lot. Thank you. Okay.
I love it. The gospel world is privileged to have many outstanding mixed groups. From the beginnings of our gospel music tradition, they have made an enormous contribution. Artists such as the Spears, the Goodmans, the Rambos, and the Gaither Trio are but a few of those who have inspired the popularity of this astonishing vocal blend and balance.
Today, the 2018 mixed group is a favorite artistry force in our gospel heritage. We congratulate all of the mixed group nominees, and here they are.
The Collingsworth family, the Hoppers, the Isaacs, Karen Peck and New River, the Perrys,
And the winner is the Collingsworth family.
Thank you all so much. This is amazing. I've been coming to NQC since I was probably 6 or 7 years old, and a lot of these artists down here are all starting to look like my family, like Jim and Melissa and the Irwins and Joseph Habedank, and Wayne Hahn, our producer, is like my uncle, and Gerald Wolf's like my grandfather. Sorry. No, but this is amazing, and I'm so blessed to be able to stand up here with two of the most amazing people to me, my parents, and today is their 32nd wedding anniversary. Thank you all so much. This is an honor.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
I think we better sit her down while she's.
Oh, I love that. Can I call you Paul? Is that all right? Once again, we have the privilege of hearing another of the top 5 nominated songs. Its lyrics speak of the keeping power of God not only in the best of times, but in the hard times as well.
Here to remind us of his faithfulness wherever life may take us is the Tribute Quartet singing God of the Storms.
Yes.
It's a blessed assurance, knowing somebody cares when the storms of life rage, casting fear and despair. When the winds of confusion have gone all night long, I take shelter and rest with the God of the storms. His voice calms the thunder, his whisper brings peace. Troubled waters of danger set a stage for his feet. I'm peaceful in the midst of all danger and harm, beneath the safe cover of the God of the storms. How many are thankful you know the God of the storms this afternoon? Yeah, me too. On a ship tossed and driven by the waves and the wind, the disciples of Jesus on board without him. But in the thunder and lightning, caught a vision of one walking right through the tempest. Came the God of the storms. His voice calms the thunder, his whisper brings peace. Troubled waters of danger set a stage for his feet. I'm peaceful in the midst of all danger and harm, beneath the safe cover of the God of the storm. I've anchored my soul in the haven of rest. I've sailed the wide seas no more. The tempest may sweep o'er the wide stormy deep, but I'm anchored in the God of the storms. His voice calms the thunder, his whisper brings peace. Troubled waters of danger set a stage for his feet. I'm peaceful in the midst of all danger and harm, beneath the safe cover of the God of the storms. Beneath the safe cover of the God of the storms. The storm, the
Man, oh man. I tell you, Josh sings a lot better with another woman's lipstick on his face.
Moving along, the next two presenters are making an indelible impression on gospel music. Both have begun their careers at a very young age. Their dad, or grandpa, has written and arranged great songs, and now his children and grandchild perform them with equal greatness.
Yeah, we're talking about a family who has blessed the gospel music industry with some of the most relevant and meaningful songs of our generation.
While they may have started out quite young to be this good, father and now his daughter amazingly accomplished. Please welcome two of the bright artists of our world, Dad Jason and daughter Ashley Crabb. Yeah. All right. Welcome, y'all.
Yes, how's everybody doing? Ashley, how are you, darling? It is an honor to be up here with you and to be able to present these great awards. Now, usually when we're up here on this stage, we're singing together, but not today. Today we get to present 2 Singing News Awards.
Well, thank you, and I likewise am so excited to be presenting with you.
you.
Oh, that's pretty
I
nice.
think I'd be nervous if you weren't up here with me.
Yeah, I'm glad I can help. Our first award is the favorite male quartet. The traditional quartet is how it all began, listen to this, 127 years ago, and it still today remains the major component of this timely and classic art form called gospel.
Even now in 2018, when someone talks about Southern gospel music, most people think quartet. The words seem to go together. And so in keeping with the both old and the current tradition, we look at fans' favorite quartet nominees, and they are
Ernie Haas and Signature Sound. The Kingdom Heirs. Mark Trammell Quartet. Tribute Quartet. Triumphant Quartet.
Oh, open it up, Ashley.
Okay.
Hurry, go ahead. I hope we didn't open up the wrong one. Okay, yeah, good. That'd be bad, wouldn't it? Huh? Okay. Ooh, traditional quartet is Triumphant Quartet. Yeah!
Hey, thank you all so very much. Hey, real quick, first of all, thank you to our wives. We love you all so much. We love you. You are the backbone of what we do. Our kids, our grandkids. I don't have grandkids, but hey, so much has been said this week about in interviews we've done about us staying together for so long, and we are thankful that the Lord has allowed us to stay together. But let me say this. Staying together and growing stale and not really ministering, it doesn't really matter. There's a lot of people out here that are in groups and they leave groups and start new ministries, and we're called to go out, and sometimes you grow from things to another. So while I'm thankful that we've stayed together, I'm thankful that our ministry is as strong as it's ever been.
Yeah.
And we love you all. Thank you so much.
That's so good. That's wonderful. And that is so, so, so important, Ashley. All right, so this is you.
Okay. Our second award is one I'm sure every performer would love to take home. It's the Album of the Year. It's the fans' nod of approval and their stamp of excellence on your hard work. It really is a heartfelt compliment to be approved in such a manner. It would thrill any musician.
That was good.
I know.
We've been studying. From the day any artist begins their music career, they dream of receiving this special recognition. It is true. It simply means that the fans have spoken and selected your album the best of the best. So, Ashley, video rolls.
Gospel Music Hymn Sing, live in Texas. Hope for All Nations, Karen Peck and New River. The Last Big Thing, Kingdom Heirs. Resurrection, Joseph Habidat. Thankful, Triumphant Quartet.
What about this? You ready? Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, 2018 Fan Award goes to... There's nothing on here. Just kidding. I just wanted to make everybody nervous. Thankful, triumphant.
Thank you so much. You know, when you're putting together a recording, we're actually in the process of putting songs together right now for our next album. We never take it lightly. We're so thankful that the songwriters send us songs, and we really try to go through every song that we get that comes through, and we just pray that we'll always continue to, when a song touches our heart, hopefully we can relay the song that it's going to touch your heart as well. And Wayne Hahn down here, we love you. Wayne has produced many projects for us, and he is the backbone to our recordings, and he was right there with us on this CD, Thankful, and we're very honored, and thank you so much. God bless you.
Congratulations, guys. And so I get to start this one. Yeah. This is the final song of our top 5 nominated this year, and it is an amazing piece of music, okay? It is the perfect song for the time that we are living in today, and that is the truth. We need songs that help us, encourage us. Maybe we hear a song that breaks things off of our lives. Don't you agree with that, maybe?
Yeah.
Yep. So it's your turn now.
Okay. Here with their extraordinary song, Chainbreaker, is Triumphant.
Yes!
If you've been walking the same old road for miles and miles, if you've been hearing the same old voice tell the same old lies, if you're trying to fill the same old holes inside, there's a better life. There's a better life. If you got pain, he's a pain taker. If you feel lost, he's a way maker. If you need freedom or saving, he's a prison shaking savior. If you've got chains, he's a chain breaker. You believe that? Oh yeah. We've all searched for the light of day in the dead of night, and we've all found ourselves worn out from the same old fight. And we've all run to things we know just ain't right. But there's a better life. Oh, there's a better life. And if you got pain, he's a pain taker. Yes, he is. If you feel lost, he's a way maker. If you need freedom or saving, he's a prison shaking savior. If you got chains, he's a chain breaker. Oh, yes, he is. If you believe it, if you receive it, if you can feel it, somebody testify. Oh, yeah. If you believe it, do you? If you receive it, if you can feel it, somebody testify, testify. Yeah. If you believe it, if you receive it, if you can feel it, somebody testify. Oh, if you got pain, he's He's a pain taker, yes he is. And if you feel lost, he's a way maker, oh yeah. And if you need freedom, a saving, he's a prison shaking savior. If you got chains, he's a chain breaker. If you need freedom or saving, he's a prison shaking savior. If you got chains, he's a chain breaker. Yes he is, yes he is. And I'm so thankful that he's a chain breaker. Yes he is.
Man, oh man, we've been sung to. Hey guys, for our next presenters, let's welcome to our stage 3 members of the First Family of Bluegrass. Fellow musicians and fans alike render to this group the distinction of being about as perfect a representative of their style of music as you'll find anywhere.
Hey, you know what? They're already up here, so let's just say their names. Ladies and gentlemen, the beautiful ladies of the Isaacs.
Yeah. Becky and Son.
Thank you so much. In all forms of music, the song is always the difference maker. That is especially true in the gospel world. We artists all recognize that the song is and always will be the heart and soul of what we do.
Truly, it is the message alone which has the capability to offer the wonder of God's unconditional love and hope. As Sonia said, no one knows that fact better than we do. Not only do we witness God's truth transforming the lives of those who listen, but we watch it transform our lives as well.
This year, a sizable number of favorite songs were placed on ballots by you, the fans. The vast number of votes cast were also indicative of how much you love your choices. The 5 nominees for Song of the Year are
Chainbreaker, Triumphant Quartet. God of the Storms, Tribute Quartet. Here He Comes, Joseph Habedank. Hope for All Nations, Karen Peck and New River. Life is Good, The Hoppers.
And when every vote was counted, the winner is Chainbreaker, Triumphant Quartet.
Well, I just want to start by saying we have really tried our best the last few years to try to pick incredible songs that would minister to you and your families. And I just want to thank everybody that's involved in the writers of all of our CDs and everybody that pushed this song, Susan and Stowtown and everybody involved, and Harper Agency for pushing us. But this song, man, has just ministered to me, changed my life in so many ways. And I really hope that, I know for a fact we have emails, we have letters of how many lives this song has touched and just made a difference in. And I don't know what you may be going through, man, but I just know this. He can break the chains of anything that's going on in your life today. So we just give him the thanks and the praise. God bless you.
Great song.
I would like to introduce our Fan Awards girls, Miss Abby Sutton and Miss Jacoby Bowman. Abby is just like her daddy David. Whatever she does well. And Jacoby, well, she's fabulous also, just like her grandma.
And her
her mom.
Well, who happens to be me, for those of you that don't know. But actually, she's more fabulous like her mom, my daughter Rebecca, and her husband John. Would you help me thank them for a job well done? Girls? Thank you. What a beautiful job they're doing. Some of the most gifted musicians who play on any stage, anywhere, and any time are those who play the music this world knows as gospel.
Besides providing consistent and solid musical support for their vocalist, many of these nominees are accomplished at pleasing audiences with their impeccable solo skills as well.
The Favorite Musician Award is indeed a multifaceted achievement. The nominees of 2018 are
Kim Collingsworth, Gordon Moat, Josh Singletary, Kevin Williams, Gerald Wolf,
And the winner of 2018 Favorite Musician of the Award is Kim Collingsworth. The Collingsworth family.
Thank you all. You have been so kind to me. I can't even tell you how gracious this group of people has been to me. And I thank you. I love you. And you know, the longer I live, the more I realize God has a big plan. And the most amazing thing about that plan is He doesn't need any of us to accomplish it. But the beautiful thing about it is, in His providence and in His unbelievable infinite wisdom, He chose His children to help Him accomplish that plan. Some of them He called to be evangelists, some pastors, some missionaries, some Sunday school teachers, and then He called some songwriters and some musicians. And it is a privilege. It is a privilege and a responsibility to carry the greatest message. I've heard that said over and over up here today. It is the greatest message this world will ever hear. And so it is my prayer every day, nearly every day of my life, I say to Jesus, God, keep me from evil, and don't let me bring shame or pain to the name of Christ. But you know what? Listen, Christians are like snowflakes. If we'll stick together, we can stop traffic. And if we get together as musicians and artists, you know what? We can take this message with a force, and we can change the world for Jesus Christ. And so thank you all again. Thank you, God, for your gifts to all of us. And may we never forget where they come from, and may I always give glory and honor to Jesus Christ. Because we all know sitting around here, He is the only one that's worthy. Amen. Thank you all.
Kim, this is not scripted, and I'm going to say this in about 30 seconds. 4 years ago today, when we were at the National Quartet Convention, still in Louisville, or it might have been the first year here.
No, it was here.
First year here. My 95-year-old mother died 4 years ago today, and I couldn't be with my family. Some of you were here. I have to say, this woman right here and her husband embraced my children like no one I have never known. Thank you, Kim, for being with my family. She's this way everywhere she is. Thank you, Kim.
Before you go, Kim. Before you go, it is an unbroken tradition that the winner of this award shows us their excellent musicianship that God gave them. So you must play the piano for us. Will you, please?
I don't have anybody here. Okay, I don't have any soundtracks. I don't have any sound people here. You know what?
You got this.
Here,
You got
I'm going to
this.
do what I do at home in my music room today. Can I do that?
Yes.
Olivia said it's our 32nd wedding anniversary. This man down here, I love him to pieces. I met him when I was 14. I couldn't live without him. My daddy said, "Oh, you want to get married?" I married him when I was 17. He said, "You know, you just want to eat him up, don't you?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "You'll wish you had him after you get married." That wasn't the case, but can I just play something for Phil?
I'm sorry, that's the most blessed I've been all afternoon.
That's good stuff.
That is fantastic. Oh, this has certainly been an honor for the three of us to pay homage to our peers today and hear some great music, but we still have one more presentation.
Yeah, it's that moment for which we've all been waiting. This award is perhaps the grandest and highest tribute to the all-over favorite artist of the year.
And I'm so excited I can hardly stand it. I'm going to sit down. I can't imagine what the nominees must feel like, so let's quickly check the video to see once more who the 5 talented finalists are for the 2018 Artist of the Year.
The Booth Brothers. The Collingsworth family. Greater Vision. The Hoppers. Triumphant Quartet.
And the 2018 Artist of the Year is
Triumphant Quartet.
Hey, wow, we love you all. Everybody watching at home, we love you too. 3 people we haven't mentioned yet that's so vital. Adam Bradford, that's working down here. He's our sound engineer on the road. You're incredible. Jamie Bramlett, that drives for us. We feel like we have the best of everything there. And Sherry Pickle, our office manager of 16 years. We can't do without you all. We love you all. Thank you so much.
All right, folks, we've come to the end here. Hey, it wouldn't be bad if you went up and congratulated the winners and the nominees.
Let them know how much you appreciate them and their music, and go out to their product tables and buy everything they have.
God bless you all. Thanks for being here, and thanks for loving gospel music.
Thanks
we love
for joining
y'all.
us.
See you next year.
Woo.